Hi, guys, and welcome to the Soul Escape. Today let us ask how your relationship is going, where is it headed, and what is the destiny of this relationship. But we'll be focusing on not a very long period of time, maybe just what's going to happen in the near future, like 2 months or 6 months, maximum 1 year. So I leave it up to you to decide what time period you want and how do you want to assign the time period. For how many months do you want to see where your relationship is headed, but do not go beyond 1 year because it's difficult to read what's going to happen more than 1 year later. In a general reading, it's very difficult when there are many people involved, many people are listening to this. So that we have only four situations, four cards here. And so just choose 6 months to 1 year and let's see where your relationship is headed and where is it destined to go. So please choose a deck, and this is the Death card, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Judgment. And I'd like you to choose on the basis of your intuition, but also on where your relationship stands right now. So if like you are having a separation, no contact, it's over, a breakup has happened, then you might choose the Death card. And if you're still together, like your spouses or something, then Two of Cups you can choose. If you're a highly emotional person or your partner is like extremely emotional, crying and things like that, and too much emotions, then you can choose the Queen of Cups. And you can choose the Judgment if it's rebirthing, your situation is coming back to life and it has underwent a drastic change. But of course, I'm not going to base my readings on that. The reading will be as it comes. So you can choose according to your intuition, whatever makes you feel more pulled, whatever pulls you more. So I'm giving you some time to choose. And pile number 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you have made your choice, let us begin with your reading. Pile number 1 was the Death. Pile 2 is the Queen of the Two of Cups. Okay, so pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Death card, and this card is better than what people make it to be like. It's not the end, it is something that really allows relationships to come back to life, because when something has ended in your relationship, it's usually all the bad energy, the obstacles that go away, and it allows for better things to come. And it might look like really bad, like it's ended, but that does not happen. More often than not, it's a big change which looks like death. So let's see, where is your relationship headed? So what's the current situation between you and your person? Okay, how's it developing? What will be the outcome? And what is the advice for you? And what's the advice for them so that this relationship can become better? So Page of Cups is the energy of the deck. So yeah, I see that you both are in love with each other. There is flirtatious messages. You guys flirt a lot, and there is sweet, innocent love. There's naivety. There's cuteness. It's a cute love. You both are like little children or teenagers in love. It's like that cute first love, teenage love kind of vibe. It doesn't matter if you're 50 years old. You still have this going for you. You still have this vibe in you. This is a part of your personality and their personality. So your romance is pretty young. It's very cute. It's very innocent. It's pure. So it's very sweet. Your relationship is very, very sweet and real, genuine love. So that's the energy of the deck. And the current situation is the Three of Swords. So there's a heartbreak involved. Probably there's a third party involved. So you both were together and then somebody intruded into your relationship. A third person came into the relationship. And it's like heartbreak on all three sides. All three people are hurt. And it happens when your person gave importance to something else as compared to you. So they chose something else over you. This could be they chose their work over you, their ambition or their career or their other people or their family or something they chose over you, and you feel ignored, you feel hurt, you feel lonely. So betrayal is felt. You feel like sometimes even used. You feel like exploited. So there's this heartbreak, heartache feeling going on right now. So it's sad. It's like it looks like a breakup because uh, they are choosing between you and another person, you and something else. So nobody wants that third element in their relationship, but here I do see a third element, and it's so that's why there's a sad situation. So what's happening? How is it developing? Where is it going? The King of Swords. So this person will be acting pretty cold. They'll be acting like they don't care. They'll be acting like they only care about practical things in life or their work or something else, or they are not going to show emotions towards you. But however, with the Page of Cups, I do feel like either you both have a child together, you have a child or a baby, or it could be that your relationship was when you were younger, it was too much more it was like sweet. You guys were like a bit more into each other as compared to now, and the man in the relationship is acting cold, or let's say the person who's more masculine energy in this relationship is acting very cold and rational, and they're looking at everything from a logic point of view, brain point of view. They're not using their heart, they're not using their emotions, and they're trying to be very blunt, even rude sometimes. The way they say things, the way they behave, it could come across as like they don't care, they are rude, and they would rather be without you. That is how they're acting. So that is how they're going to behave for some time in future as well. So don't expect too much sweetness from this person. And what's going to happen? So we asked about like that time period. So whatever time period you chose for yourself, 3 months, 6 months, choose it now if you haven't, and let's see what's going to happen ultimately after that time period has passed. So the Six of Swords. There is travel, there is distance. I see two people going away. So if you have a child, if you're a mother and you have a child, you will travel with your child away from the man. The man is not here in the situation. It's only the mother and the child. But if that person is younger than you, let's say you're a woman and the man is younger than you, then you both will travel together to some other place. Let us see who's traveling and where is this relationship going. Nine of Cups. So you're going to a place where you always wanted to go. It's world travel. You could be traveling together to a different country. Wish fulfillment card is here. So your wishes are going to be fulfilled and you both will travel to a different country. It could be settlement, immigration, permanently settling there, or it could be like going there, enjoying, having a fun time, having a good time. So yeah, I see you traveling. And again, there is some kind of an imagination you had, a fantasy you had about traveling with this person, going abroad, going to a different country. It could also be just within the country, moving somewhere. So you guys are moving together to a different place, and very quick it will happen. It will be a sudden decision and suddenly you guys will be moving. So okay, this looks like a good end. I don't think that this person appears cold, but in the end they are with you. I see like this is a couple, they are together. So Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Sun. So I asked, is this person going to travel with you? And I think that it's a yes. This person is going to travel with you. They'll ask you, they'll communicate it to you, they'll create a plan, and this is the planning part, this is the communication, and this is moving ahead, and ultimately you both are happy together. The Sun card is here. It could be moving to a hot country, a warm climate place. So that is what I'm seeing here, and a child is also here. So you'll move along with the child. For people who have children, you'll move along with the child in the end. So within 6 months, 1 year, whatever time period you chose, I see you guys moving. This is the advice for you. It's the King of Cups. Okay, so this is telling me advice is They act like the King of Swords, but the advice card is the King of Cups, which means that this person loves you deep down, but they don't show it. They might not act like it. They might act like they don't care. They will say rude things and behave like they don't want you around. But in reality, deep inside, they love you. And King of Cups is like as much love as it can be. They are serious about you and they are in love with you. So that is the advice for you to know that they have feelings, and even though they don't act like it, but they do have feelings. So the advice for you was this. The advice for them is the Ace of Coins, to see this relationship as a new opportunity in life, to identify this relationship as important, as a new opportunity, as something that will fulfill them, give them great things in life, bring them you might bring them money, you might be lucky for them. Like if you're a woman, then that's like lady luck. So you might bring them money, financial opportunities, and even otherwise they need to focus on the financial aspect of this relationship also. Like if you both need to get your finances in order, and something has to be done to make this relationship work which revolves around finances, then it is like telling them to pay more attention to finances. Apart from that, it can signify documents, and like if you're planning to move, then the visa and the passports and all the documents and things that are related to like documentation, official work, they need to get that thing in order, because I see that you guys are moving from the place that you are at. Soon you'll be moving. And yeah, so that's the advice for you. So this was a reading number 1. Thank you, pile number 1. Thank you for getting this reading, and please write in the comments, did you like it? What part of it did you like? What was accurate for you? Are you guys actually planning to move? Is there something about travel going on? So please write in the comments and tell me which part was accurate. And let's move on to the pile number 2 now. So pile number 2, welcome to your reading. I think yours was the 2 of Cups. And so let's see what your current situation is like. Oopsie. So this Wheel of Fortune just flew across the room, and it must be like important, has a meaning. Everything that happens has a meaning. So Wheel of Fortune is like big change is suddenly going to come in your relationship, and it just flew across the room really violently. So that means that something big is going to change in your relationship. It's a time of great change right now. You might be experiencing something that's drastically different from what has happened in the past, and it's asking you to accept this change because it will bring you a great fortune. It will bring you great luck in your life in terms of love, especially because this is a love reading. So something is changing here, and whatever is happening in your life, you need to accept it because this change is really important. So let's see, what's the situation like for you? What's where is it, how is it evolving, your relationship? Where is it headed in the time frame that you chose? What's going to happen in that time frame? Advice for you, advice for that person, the other person. So the energy of the deck is the Chariot, which means that again it's movement, travel, change, big change. Something is headed for victory. So like a big change will happen. It's probably happening right now, and it's headed towards victory. It's headed towards relationship becoming successful. Chariot is also action, energy, intensity. Somebody must have taken a very strong action, or a strong action will be taken in your relationship, and it will be for the better. It will be for the sake of making it work, making it successful. So let us see what the other cards are telling me. Here's the energy of the deck, and what's the current situation like? It's the Emperor. So the current situation is pretty good with the Emperor. The man in the relationship, or the person who is more masculine energy, It doesn't matter who's the man or the woman, it's the person who has more masculine energy. That person is very important here. It's the relationship is all about him. It's all about him coming into his masculine energy and realizing what he needs to do to become a man, what he needs to do to make it work, to make the relationship work. This could be the person being selfish and just focusing on himself too much, being too ambitious, being too reckless, being too uncaring also. But it's the good side is that they have something in them which is very strong. It can give a structure to you, to your relationship, to your life. They can create some stability financially, emotionally in your life. So they are a much needed presence in your life, and this masculine energy basically is very important here. So whoever is the person who is more masculine in this, he needs to realize their actualize, basically they need to actualize this energy and make it work, make it come up, make it be successful. So I hope I have explained it properly. Like, they need to come into their masculine energy if they are failing in some way, if they are being oppressed by life, if they are being oppressed by people, then they need to come into their masculine energy and just be a man. It doesn't matter what their gender is, they need to man up and do what's important, what's needed from them, and make no excuses, and don't act weak, and don't act helpless, and don't act like they can't do anything because it's telling me that they can. It's just that I don't know if they're using their power or not, but they need to use their power to do what needs to be done here. So that's what the whole situation is all about. Somebody is not manning up. That's the situation. So how's it evolving? Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords, I see that somebody is hiding something. They're lying to you probably in the near future, or you both are lying to other people about how your relationship is. So let's say you're together, but maybe you tell people that you're just friends, or there is some lying element going on. Maybe you're hiding your relationship from your parents, if it's an Indian context, or you're hiding it from your I don't know, friends, or if you're together in an office, then you're not letting office colleagues find out about your relationship. So there's this hiding going on in the relationship, and it will go on in the future also. There's going to be this sneaky element. It's going to happen. And how is it going to end? What will happen ultimately in that time frame that you chose? So you have the Four of Wands. Pretty interesting. I see a marriage here. So you probably, you guys, some of you will get married. So congratulations. Some of you will be together with them. Either it could be a live-in relationship, or it could be a marriage, or it could be you both spending a lot of time together like a married couple, like just togetherness, happiness, being there for each other, being there with each other physically, spending time. So with the Four of Wands, I see a physical union happening. It's not like you just together in thought, but physically you're separate. What is happening here is you're physically also together. So some of you can literally be married, because the Emperor card is also marriage. It's the husband energy. So you can get married. If a marriage planning is happening, then definitely it means that you are going to be married to this person in the time frame that you chose. So congratulations. And I want to get some clarification also on this and see. Page of Swords, there's communication about marriage. Page of Wands, more communication about marriage, and Ten of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of communication about getting married, a lot of communication about, I think some of you are hiding this relationship from your parents, and you're going to discuss about this with your family, with the people that you're hiding it from, and you will discuss whether you need to get married to this person or not. Like, you're going to just reveal to them that I want to marry this person, and there'll be a lot of discussion about marriage between you both, between you and other people. So I think ultimately, after too much discussion, you guys will you're going to be together, you're going to end up together. So congratulations. This is, I see great potential here. You will be together. What's the advice for you? The Tower. Okay, so the advice for you is that if it is looking like it's the end right now, then accept it. It looks like it's you know guys are having a big revelation. Some secrets are coming out. You're, like I said, you're telling your family about it. You're talking about it. There's big revelation happening. It's going to be ground, shattering, earth shattering for some people. It's going to be groundbreaking. This information, when it goes out, when you tell people, it's going to shatter a lot of lies, a lot of things, a lot of people maybe. So let that, whatever wants to break, let that break. Whatever wants to come down, let that come down. Whatever has to, be destroyed for this relationship to work, let it be destroyed, and allow this change to happen. Like there's this big change trying to happen, allow this to happen. So now I remember you guys chose the Two of Cups, and Two of Cups is also marriage, it's togetherness, partnership. Although I decided to not read this on the basis of that card that you chose, but still it's relevant here because I'm seeing marriage here. And if you need to, break some things for that, do something which is very like revealing and secrets and talking about it and shocking, doing something shocking to get married to this person, then it's encouraging you to do it. Just do it, it's time. Advice for them: the Three of Wands, also planning. They need to plan towards you, plan in your direction, go in your direction, make a strategy and just run in your direction, chase you, basically go after this relationship. It's very positive, it's a very positive reading. So they need to chase you and you need to allow everything to happen that's happening. So especially with relation to telling secrets, telling about your relationship to parents, telling about your relationship to family. So whatever the situation is, whatever you've been hiding, you will be telling, and things will open up, things will start moving between the two of you. So that's very interesting. Pile number 2, congratulations. It was a very positive reading for you. So let's move on to pile number 3 and let's see what is happening in your relationship. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading, and please comment down below after the reading if you liked it or not. What was accurate, what is true in your situation, and what is not true. So pile number 2, pile number 3, let's see what your relationship is like right now at this point. How's it evolving? What's going to happen in your chosen time frame? Choose a time frame which could be maximum till 1 year because it's a general reading. So, and advice for you, advice for your person, advice for your person. And let's see, the energy of the deck is the Tower. Some earth-shattering thing is happening, something groundbreaking, secrets being revealed, breakup maybe, divorce maybe, or something that was hidden for a very long time. It's coming down. 2 people are falling from the tower, and it's like affecting 2 people a lot. 2 people are really in a situation where they're falling down. So if breakup happened, then you and the other person or any 2 persons are very shocked by that, very taken aback and in a very bad situation, especially if it was a breakup. So let's see what's happening right now. The Chariot. There could be distance, you could be away from each other. Apart from that, they could be traveling. So they are moving towards you, they are coming towards you, they are traveling towards you. You both could be planning to travel together. So I see a movement happening. You could be traveling by, in a car. It could be a drive, like some kind of driving from one city to a different city. That could be happening for some people. So that is the situation right now in your relationship. So basically it's telling me that your situation is moving. It's not stagnant. Your relationship is moving, it's growing, it's prospering, it's moving forward. And it may be that you both are not even together. So all these things might be relevant for you. And what is ongoing, like how's it developing? the thing that's developing, it's going to be waiting period for some time. It's going to be slow. It's going to be like you have done your work, you have put into the relationship everything that you had, and now you're just waiting for the result, some kind of reward to come, and some result to come out of this. You want this relationship to give you some fruit, and you have labored for it, you have invested in it, you want something to come out of it. So that is what will happen for a time period. For some time you will be waiting for the other person, you will be waiting for this relationship to grow and reach its culmination point, reach the fulfillment point, the final thing. So you will be waiting for some time. What's going to happen after the waiting period? The Six of Swords again. It came out in the same position in the first deck also. So if you have a child, if you're a woman and you have a child, then you will be traveling with your child to that person. You'll travel to meet that person because they're probably away from you. If your partner is younger than you, the one listening, the woman is the older and the man is the younger one in the relationship, then also you will be traveling together. Apart from that, Ace of Cups came out reversed. You guys will be traveling together for work, not for love, but for work, and the situation will keep moving. There will be more, this will be more about work and money and finances and less about love. So the love part will take a back seat in the time frame that you chose, and what will happen is you both will have your daily employment, maybe work together, and you will be sharing something, money, gifts, time, effort, energy, attention. So they'll be giving you all this energy, attention, time after your time frame has passed. Let's say you chose 1 year, so by the end of this 1 year, they'll be giving you time, they'll be giving you attention. You'll feel like you're receiving something from this person, and it may not be in the form of love, it may be in the form of gifts, it may be in the form of material things, like they take care of you, they feed you, they buy you things, they buy you clothes or something. So they'll just be taking care of you in a financial manner. I see that for some of you this could be like your employer, maybe. So if this is an employment situation, then they'll help you with the job, they'll help you with the employment, they'll help you get a certain job. So whatever interaction will happen in the area of employment or money or finances or gifts, and not about just love messages, not about love that much. That does not mean that they don't love you. That means that the interaction that's happening will be around money and not around love. So it does not mean that they don't love you. Let's see what's the advice for you regarding this person. Death. So the advice for you is that, again, this is very similar to the first reading. A big change has happened in your relationship. It's probably undergoing a death-like situation, which means that it looks like it has ended. It looks like you guys are separated. They don't love you anymore. You feel like it's dead. The situation is dead. But it will come back to life, and it's telling me that you're very scared. You feel like he's not there, he's not around, and I'm alone here. I'm dealing with all this, and he's nowhere to be seen. But it's just telling me that right behind the curtain, if you can just remove this curtain, if you see this card, if this girl just removes the curtain, he's right behind the curtain. So he's there, it's just that you can't see him. There's a curtain between the two of you. So you are looking for him, you're feeling alone, you're feeling scared, you're feeling lonely, but he's right behind the curtain. It's just that you don't know that he's as much there in the relationship as you. So that is why it's telling me to not be scared. Don't be scared, and they are there with you. What's the advice for them? It's patience. I think your relationship is undergoing a big change right now, big problem, big hurdle, because the advice... So sorry, pile number 3, your video got cut in the middle and I'm having some camera issues, but yeah, let's restart it. So your advice for your person was the Temperance, and I was saying that your relationship has some big problems. it's something that requires a lot of patience from them, like an angelic patience. They'll have to, they cannot make hasty decisions, they cannot be rash, they cannot, it's advised that they take it slow. So I think your relationship will develop very slowly, and things are going to, change in a very slow manner. So even for you, you should be careful that you don't rush them, you don't hurry them, and they also shouldn't rush with it. They shouldn't look around, they shouldn't see if they can have some other option, because for them it's advised that they need to be very calm, very patient, they need to be with you only. And there's also a divine intervention, divine guidance in your relationship with the Temperance card, because this is the presence of some angelic forces which are guiding your relationship, which are bringing you together. So if they do not believe in higher forces, then it is advised for them to believe in higher forces, believe in God, and believe that there is somebody out there who's watching and overlooking your relationship. So I think some of the people here, that other person, your partner, could be an atheist, or somebody who does not pray a lot. So whatever it is, the advice for them is to believe in God and believe that they have to also have that element of divinity inside of them, angelic patience, angelic calmness inside of them, to make this relationship work. So that's it for pile number 3. And let's move on to pile number 4, and let's see what the situation for you guys is like. And pile number 4, let's quickly get into your reading and see. So what's the situation in your relationship? How's it evolving? What is it going to be like after your chosen time period? So what's the destiny within 6 months, 1 year, whatever you have chosen? This is the advice for you, and this is the advice for them. And the energy of the deck is the 4 of coins. So I see that there's stability in the relationship. It's about financial stability. It's about money. You could be married to each other, and there is going to be a strong element of security, emotional security, and also financial security, like living in a house together, having a house, having property, having assets, having money together. So I think it's also telling me that this relationship is very stable, it's very secure, and it's around money also. Wealth is important in this relationship. So let's see what the situation right now is. The Hierophant, like I said, Hierophant is also a marriage card. It's a card of stability. It's a card of socially accepted and stamped relationships, like the society has stamped on this relationship that it's true, it's correct, it's marriage, it's socially acceptable. So all those marriage rituals and all those things, that like signing the papers in the court about marriage, so those things, the legality of it, it's that thing. So with the Hierophant also, the negative side is some people listening to this might be experiencing religious problems in your relationship, caste issues, like you belong to different religion, different caste, different countries, and the society is not accepting your relationship for whatever reason. There is something which is not acceptable in this relationship, and the society is coming in between. So for some people it would be, different people, different situations, but this is the overall general feel, and that the society is very important. What people say, how the society looks at it, all those things are very important in this relationship. And because of the money card here, finances card here, 4 of coins, I think that it's also about class difference, having more money, having less money. One person has more money, one person is from a different family background. So that thing could be important here. How is it going to develop in like near future? Magician, there's confidence. You both have confidence in each other. There is flirting going on. There is like trying to impress the other person, so they are trying to impress you with their skills, with their talent, with the way they talk, with the way they appear in front of the society, how charming they are. And you are also doing that kind of magic on them, where you appear very charming, very attractive, and they are like in awe of you. They are in awe of your beauty, of how amazing you are, how much influence you have on the people around you, on everybody likes you, that kind of thing. Like magician is a person everybody has a crush on, so you together, both of you are showing off to each other how attractive you both are. So it's like that kind of a flirting where you show your value to the other person. So magician is also like mind games, a little bit of mind games going on from their side, maybe from your side. And let's see what this is about. The magician is a 9 of coins, again showing off money, showing off how, status, class, showing off sophisticated, all those things, like posh things to you, maybe showing off like material goods, those kind of things. But it's the world, so showing off your culture to the other person, how worldly you are, how well traveled you are, how much you know about the world. All that kind of show off will go on, but it's a good thing because it's coming out like flirting. So that kind of thing I'm seeing here. So that will keep happening for some time in the future, and in the end we have in your chosen time period 4 of cups. So all this flirting will calm down after the chosen time period. So let's say in 6 months this thing will calm down and something else will happen. The 6 of wands comes out reversed. I see a problem with the society, the people, other people giving some kind of negative reviews about your relationship, giving negative feedback about your relationship. So this can also be jealousy, when two people are very attractive, when the two people, like magician card is very attractive, so you two people are very attractive and the people who are looking at you are jealous. So it could be other people will affect your relationship and you will be both dreaming about each other a lot. A big change will happen in your relationship. The Queen of Swords, there could be a rival, a third person intervening. So with the Devil reversed, okay, after your chosen time period, I do see some problems in your relationship, like other people intervening, other people giving negative feedback, talking negative things about you. That will affect your relationship, but in the end you will overcome all of these obstacles. You'll overcome these together, and I'll see like you'll do it with some anger. Both of you will be pissed with everybody and you'll feel like, let's f them, fuck. So I can't say that word, but let's just to hell with those people and be together. So you will be with each other. You are going to take an action, strong action towards each other after all these problems happen. So what's the advice for you? 9 of Swords. It's telling me that somebody has not been sleeping at night because of this relationship. Somebody has been very depressed, stressed, anxious. If it is you, then it is you, and if it is not you, then it's the other person. They have not been sleeping because they really want to be together with you. There is this deep desire to be in a relationship with you, and they feel like they're just a beginner. This relationship has just maybe started, or there's a lack of money, there's financial problems. They probably might have just started in the world, in their career, and they're not very established in their career. You also, so you both could be like really young at this stage, and that is why maybe that element of society and what people will say comes, because you both have like very young and you both do not have a strong career right now. So that thing I'm seeing, and the advice for them is Hanged Man. So be patient. Again, very similar to the previous deck, the advice is to be patient, be calm, and let the situation be suspended. Don't rush, don't try to force things to happen. Don't force, things to, move in this relationship, because right now it's not the time for the fruits to come out. There is a time for everything. There's a season for everything. So there will be a time when the fruits of this relationship will start coming. But right now, that time is not there. So that time will come later on. And don't be so eager to walk away. If they have been walking away, then they should stop walking away. That's what God is telling them, or Tarot is telling them. And the Queen of Wands reversed. They should not walk away from the woman in this relationship. They should, whoever's the woman in this relationship, she's not feeling very strong right now, so they should be there for the woman and they should not walk away. And Chariot is again, be strong, take action, do things for the relationship, but also be calm and be patient. Just maybe this is about, steady action. Slowly things will work out, things will change, things will move. And with the Hangman, again, it could be that they are being very passive, they're not doing anything. So for them, it's advising that they need to do something. Okay, they need to not be so passive. Patience is a good thing, but maybe in this situation they are being too passive, they're not taking action, they're not doing anything. So the advice for them is to do something. They're instead choosing to just walk away, ignore the woman in the relationship, but it's advising them to go towards you, go towards the woman, and do something concrete and take action in this relationship. So this is the whole overview. This is what will happen overall. So thank you so much, pile number 4, and all the piles that participated in this reading today with me. I'm so glad to have you guys here. I really appreciate your comments. Please tell me what was accurate for you. What did you like about it? What you not like about it? And I'll be happy to make videos based on your questions. Please tell me what questions would you like. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.